For my research project, I decided to focus on the Palau de la Música Catalana, a modernisme concert hall located in El Raval, just a couple blocks away from the IES building. In this image, you can see the Palau as it looks from the street. This archival image from 1905 shows the location of the Palau before it was built. It is very obvious that the Palau was built in a prominent location, very close to the Cathedral of Barcelona and the Roman city. The Palau de la Música Catalana was commissioned and funded by Orfeu Català, a Catalan choral society that was focused on promoting and sharing Catalan music with the world. They commissioned Luis Dominic y Montaner, who was the architect who designed the Palau. This image shows a drawing of him. He was a Catalan modernisme architect and an active politician at the same time who believed in Catalan nationalism, which is the idea that Catalan people form a distinct nation and national identity. The Palau was built from 1905 to 1908, and this archival image shows the day that the first stone was laid, on May 5, 1905, which was the day of the Festival of St. Geordie that year. The Palau was built in the style of modernisme architecture, which we've discussed a lot in class. One of the most recognizable aspects of the modernisme style is the presence of nature motifs, which the Palau has many of. It is covered in floral imagery, in floral trendecailles, tile mosaics, in many floral stained glass windows. Plus, there are even flowers depicted all over the concert hall itself, and even many sculptures of flowers on the stairs and on the railings in the building. The Palau also has an abundance of natural light, which was unusual for a concert hall. When Dominic y Montaner designed the Palau, he decided to use a steel skeleton structure as the load-bearing walls for the building, similar to how Gaudí used a steel structure in Casa Mila. With that steel structure in place supporting the building, Dominic y Montaner was able to have a glass curtain wall surrounding almost all the building, allowing an abundance of natural light into all the floors and all the rooms. This large amount of natural light makes the building feel closer to nature when you're in it because you feel this natural light coming through. As I mentioned before, in addition to the natural light, both the inside and the outside of the Palau are covered with images of flowers and images of plants from nature. The floral images contribute to making the Palau an iconic representation of modernisme architecture in Barcelona and draw tourists from around the world to appreciate and take pictures of the flower details. Aside from being beautiful and interesting to look at, the floral imagery and abundance of natural light serve another purpose in the design of the Palau. They represent both Orfeu Català's and Dominic y Montaner's beliefs of Catalan nationalism. Since its conception, the Palau has been inherently intertwined with both of their ideas surrounding Catalan nationalism and cannot be separated from the building's design itself. Like I said, nature motifs are a prominent aspect of Catalan modernisme architecture style, and modernisme architecture is tied to Catalan nationalism. During the Catalan Renaissance movement in the 19th century, modernista architects were creating a uniquely Catalan style of architecture, which was modernisme, which Dominic y Montaner uses in his design of the Palau. Therefore, the abundance of nature motifs in the Palau, both the floral designs and the large amount of natural light, connect back to how the Palau is an expression of Catalan nationalistic political ideals held both by the group funding and using the project, in addition to its architect. In these upcoming videos that I took inside the concert hall, you can see the emblem of Catalonia, which is the red and yellow striped lines, designed in the stained glass windows. Surrounding each emblem is a wreath of green leaves, and all the emblems in the window and their wreaths are connected by long swooping chains of colorful flowers, plus the green leaves. These stained glass windows are a perfect example of how Catalan nationalism and nature motifs in modernisme buildings are entangled and inseparable from each other. Additionally, for the stained glass windows to be lit up, Dominic y Montaner needed to be able to use the glass curtain wall to allow all of this natural light through. All the aspects of nature are combining in these windows to show Catalan identity to the audience, who would have been in the concert hall to listen to Catalan music in addition. Here are two architecture plans from before the Palau was built. The first one shows the multiple floors of the concert hall, with the top floor being all the way to the left and the bottom floor being all the way to the right, and you're able to see how the area for the orchestra, the stage, and the seating was designed. This next plan shows only the second floor that we just saw, with the stage and some seating on the floor of this level, in addition to locations of the staircases to get from the ground floor up to the second floor. And that brings us to the end of my project on nature motifs in the Palau de la Música Catalana. Thank you for listening.